Hello everyone. In this video, I wanted to talk about the college admission in general and the AP classes and their role in particular and the role they play in the college admission. My name is Vikas Shukla and I am associated with Moonpinner. Uh, what I want to discuss is specifically is the financial implication of those AP classes, advanced placement classes, and how it could change the paradigm. And if you are missing this information, then you could be at a disadvantage or you could be losing on something. To make sure you watch it to the end, the best way to connect with me is using my LinkedIn profile that I will leave or follow me, and I'll also give some of the links that could be useful to for you. So let's take a look at the what typical advanced placement classes are available. And one of the most important, there are many AP classes, but I am focusing only in the STEM subjects, which is important for engineering admissions, and some of these could be for biology admissions as well. Now, the calculus BC, for example, is one of the most important one. There are two calculus AB and calculus BC for the college admission. Some of these are overlapping, but you want to take the calculus BC one because that's what most universities are going to recognize. And these are the number of credits for each of these. AP physics is the next one, and AP chemistry. Now AP English, I would say that it's a waste of time to read this English language in the undergraduate university. I mean, in the modern era of when the chat GPT, etc., is available, this is something you can very well study while you are in your high school and get credit for it. You don't want to pay that in your college. The computer science course, AP Computer Science, has Java, simple programming language, and you should be easily able to complete it even before you go into your college admission. So, if you take into account all of them, then you can get a total of 33 credits knocked off from your undergrad requirement. You don't need to take all of it, but I strongly suggest that you take something like at least 30 credits if you can, if not as many as you can. And to do that, you will have to plan early on. Say typical undergrad degree that needs 120 credits, and if you divide it into typical 4 years, it's 30 credit every single year. And we just saw that by taking your the AP classes, you knock out almost 1 year from your undergrad program. And what its financial implications are. Now, the college admission, most of you know, it costs like $50,000 every single year, and it's more in some of the universities. For example, Northeastern universities in Massachusetts, where I live, very expensive at the minimum, like 70K, even 80K or something. But even a typical college cost is like 50K. 40K could be a tuition fee, and 10K could be your living expense, or a little more than 10K. Uh, but that's something you could easily save in your college admission costs. But that is not the only thing that you save. What you do is you complete your undergrad 1 year earlier, and you could start working 1 year earlier than the normal time. So what it means that, let's say the unemployment situation is not too bad and you get a job, that means that in that 1 year you could be earning like $80,000. If you combine this $80,000 here and $50,000, we are talking about like $130,000 easily. And that's not the only benefit of it. It's not just the financial thing. It's more important is that you make a habit of the discipline, hard work, and commitment to the study, and if you form those habits early on, that's going to be a lifelong skill with you, of you develop the trait of a hard work and things like that, which is going to be very helpful in future, and in developing your own habits. uh, Now, but AP classes, that these are not only the financial reasons. If you show that you have taken those AP classes, 4, 5, or 6 of them or more, then the colleges understand that you have a some kind of a killer instinct. You are ready for the rigors of the college studies, and therefore you have a better chance of getting a good college. So that's another reason you could be um, applying for your AP classes and preparing for it. Now, one of the most important thing is, if you want to do those things, you need to plan very early on. Which means that if you slip into 1 or 2 year, you don't plan it, it's going to be hard, because this is not something you can do it. You could do it in 1 or 2 year, because it needs to be taken at a gradual instead of time. And all you need to invest is just $500, because the college board which takes the exam, it's like $92 or something, I think, for every AP exam. And then if you take like 6 of them, it's $500 or $600 of investment. And you could potentially invest like $2,000 on every subject to for a private tutoring or something. We also can help at Moonpreneur for those AP classes. I will leave some link that you can use to contact me, or contact me on my LinkedIn to see how we can help. So let's go to how you could potentially plan for these AP classes. And one of the important thing to keep in mind is that you also need to plan for your SAT classes, and most of the colleges have started taking these SAT scores. You want to complete this SAT thing around the grade 9, or possibly even earlier. We have an SAT math preparation program, uh, very good program. And then that will allow, you could probably can start while you are in grade 8, and by the time you enter into grade 9, you are completely done with SAT thing. And you want to make sure that you get maybe 740 or 760 or higher in SAT if you want to aim for top colleges. So that's one thing. And we want to make sure that all the grades in your from the grade 9 onwards, you get an excellent grade, maintaining as close to the near perfect score. And once you have done that, we need to plan for it. For example, English and something, you could do it while you are in grade 9. Should not be very difficult to the students who are disciplined and something. And this also, I think, could be done while you are in grade 9. So you are done with this the 6 credits. And then when you are in grade 10, maybe AP chemistry could be something you could take on. And then maybe in grade 11, you take this one. And in grade 12, it could be this one. I will keep the statistics maybe optional. And but if you had appetite, you could fit it into more likely like in grade 12, where you will be over from the college admission, etc., and then you can focus on some of the studies. You don't need to take all of the 33. Maybe you can do away with either this or this, but you should aim for at least 30 out of it, and that should be a good enough plan for your AP classes. So that being said, SAT, ACT is one thing. Your regular grades in your school is the second thing. AP classes is third thing. And these are not the only things you need for college admission. What the colleges are looking for is how vibrant is your personality, in terms of, are you participating in games? Are you someone who take kind of some kind of leadership role? Are you participating? Are you heading any community or something? Are you going out and helping people in the society, and something like that? Do you have an entrepreneurial skills? At Moonpreneur, some of our students, for example, they have created products that they are able to launch and maybe even sell few copies of it. Thereby, they could show that they have an entrepreneurial spirit, and colleges love them because they want people who eventually can become known personalities, and thereby that enhances the college reputation, and they are able to um, excite more students to come to their colleges. So that's the reason they could be looking for the exceptional students in one or the other field. Study is one, but that is not the only field that they would like to highlight and they are looking for. And these are the things that needs to get reflected into their resume or into their essays that they will write about. They need to directly or indirectly mention these things. So those are some of the things I wanted to talk about. I would leave all the helpful links in my description. Make sure you check all of them, and you will need to sit down, and then the students need to sit down and check all the details about it, to make a good choice about their college admission. And thanks for hearing me so far, and hopefully that will be helpful to you all.